Hello, this is Tombstone123, and today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the upcoming update with the Octo releasing on the 28th. So, what I actually wanted to talk about is specifically one event that's going to be happening, and this would be the Rune Temple Horseshoe event. So, during this event between May 28th and June 25th, all of the floors for Rune Temple from floor 9 all the way up to floor 12 will have their cost reduced down to 10 horseshoes. And the reason I do want to talk about this is because with the Octo updates, a lot of people are very excited to pull for companions, to go for the plus 12 Lucius, Seto, Levia, and try to build up their unit. And a lot of people aren't gonna think about their runes, and this is why I want to talk about this. And because in Brave Knight Brown Dust, runes are very important. They determine how good your unit is, and of course, because it's a gacha, a lot of people are far more interested in pulling units, and a lot of people aren't thinking about their runes for the long term. And personally, for me, this specific event actually is very rare. I can count on a single hand how many times it's happened since the release of the game. And it's extremely rare, and this is a very good opportunity, and it's going to run for a full month. So for me personally, I'm actually gonna hold off on pulling a lot of Octos and save some of my diamonds to actually buy horseshoes and run Rune Temple. So the reason for that is the showcase. So for floor 12, it's usually 15 horseshoes to run floor 12, and that's essentially you're getting a 5 horseshoe discount, as well as so this doesn't happen very often. So during this time, I actually plan to run the rune temples on Rune Day, which is Friday of every week. And I'm gonna actually try to run a full 24 hours of runes just so I can get some better runes, because your units, no matter how many plus they have, no matter how skilled up they are only as good as your runes. And with the update, especially with the coming update, one of the big update to quality of life is when you're doing the auto repeat, it is now actually run on the server side as opposed to locally on your device. So this means you can start, say, 24 hours of Rune Temple as soon as reset starts and leave it alone, and it'll go ahead and run that in the background. Doesn't matter if you close your game, it doesn't matter if you switch to a different device, things like that, it'll still be in the background, which is great. So that way you don't accidentally exit out the game. You don't always have to have your game in the foreground. And this is, in my opinion, one of the best quality of life update for the game. And I did want to bring up, so if you think about it, for me personally, I think this is the best I can do on floor 12 for assault. I managed to reach 7 turns, which is 41 seconds. So if we do some quick calculations, so there's 24 hours in a day, 60 minutes per hour, and 60 seconds per minute. So that equates to 64,400 seconds. And we're going to divide that by 41 seconds, the time it takes to run each, to finish one run. And so that equates to about 2,100 runs. So if we take that and multiply that by 10 horseshoe, we get 2,100 horseshoes. So, and then a lot of people don't know, when you buy horseshoes, it's 900 diamonds for 3,600 horseshoe. So that means we need to buy that package about 6 times. So that is 5,400 diamonds. That sounds like a lot, but in the end, you're gonna end up with a lot of runes, and you're gonna hopefully get some 6-star legend plus runes to really boost your units. With the Octos, with the helpers, they're not gonna go away anytime soon. You can always slowly build them up, pity helpers, and hopefully get a little lucky. and get a couple without hitting them, hopefully. But with this rune event, it's definitely a good time to bolster up your rune collection and have the right runes for the right units when you need them. Because think about this: runes will never get outdated. They will never be obsolete. No matter what unit you have, you will always want good runes for them. Say Settle is godly today, but a couple months later, they might release a unit to counter him. Or when the second batch of Octo comes out, Settle might not be so good. There might be other ways to counter him, and you might be, especially right now, a lot of people are abandoning Nartis because he is no longer gonna be as dominant as he once was when he first released with his plus 15. A lot of people are investing into Nartis, but now a lot of people are actually transferring his skill up away from Nartis. So when you make investments into a unit, when you get helpers, companions, when you max out their soul gear, things like that, those are stuck with the unit. But runes, they will never be outdated. They will always be good on current unit, on future units. So I'm gonna go ahead and invest a lot of diamonds this month for every Friday during the rune day when it's plus 100% rune pieces. I'm actually gonna try to run those days at 24 hours for floor 12, so I can, in an attempt, try to bolster up my runes, get better runes, and this is an investment into the future. So in the short term, I might suffer by not having all the plus 12 unit, plus 15 Octos, but in the long run, I think this is a better investment, and I highly encourage any new players, mid-range players, anyone who just doesn't have the runes, because I'm sure a lot of people have run into issues where your units is just a little bit lacking, where even though they have all the skill up required, they can't kill certain units, they can't survive certain units because their runes aren't up to par. So I highly encourage a lot of players to go ahead and do this and invest in your runes this coming month. And to me, this is actually one of the most exciting thing for the update, aside from the Octo updates themselves. And I hope this advice is useful to some people. Maybe some people listen, and hopefully people get some really amazing runes, and and that can actually improve your experience in the long run. And I hope everyone have good luck with Octo pulls. You decide to go for that. I hope you have good luck with runes. I hope everyone stay well and have good luck in overall. All right, have a great day.